Switch needs to eat too. Pausing for the ad feast.
Hey, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in, Sensation Black. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, not everyone gets ads. Just straight up, normally. So even without that, it's not a guarantee that you're going to get ads. So it is up to Twitch's discretion of whether or not they have enough ads, they want to play the ads, but some people might get ads, so I pause and I run them immediately at the start, and then effectively twice more, and that's it, like every hour. So it is the least amount of time people would spend watching ads while still me bypassing the pre-rolls that people get. Hey, you guys, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. I had to deal with more tax stuff today. My job's payment company just can't stop fucking me over. Just, they want more tax money from me now. Because for some reason they filed like I made even more money when I didn't. So it's already been filed. Stop. I don't know. It just. I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Hey, Irving, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. There was a street called Irving where around where I grew up. Just random fun fact, I guess. Today, I was working with the you're named after a street. It depends how old you are. If you're a few hundred years old, you might have been named before the street. I don't know how old you are, you know. It's hard to say over text. Maybe you're a vampire. Well, I don't judge. I was working with the character artist today on textures, and it's the first time that they're doing any kind of even remotely stylized thing. Because they want to do, they normally do realistic, and I want to do a little more stylized. And I was like, no, I want like there are some things that I want in there that are more like hand painted, like some shadowing and stuff like that. So I got them to try that out, and it's been actually looks pretty good. That's the unlit version of the texture paint. Yeah, and there's a few things that have been slightly changed since the screenshot, but I think it looks pretty good. Vampires usually come to Twitch. Sounds about right. What my game about? It is a roguelike deck building action RPG with 2D sprite characters and 3D environment. Jiggle physics? No jiggle physics. It's sprites. They're 2D sprites, but I'll have like full renders. Sort of like Hades when it goes big on the screen, and I have a 3D to 2D conversion for going what's it called? From 3D into 2D. Am I into PCs? Well, I'm not into Macs, so I guess. I guess you could say that. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of where we are right now. The next thing to do is to work on the skin, and then the hair, and then see it all in context, and then tweak accordingly from there. We will see where it goes. Also, here's a bigger picture. But I think the shorts he did a really good job on. I really like the shorts. I think this is also done pretty nice. But yeah, in general, I'm pretty pleased with this. So I just want to show it off because I like it. And we'll eventually, see it later. Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, Asian 99. If you know, you know. Well, I know what Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball is. I don't know what you mean by Asian 99. The deal? I mean, that's nice. I have a PC that's good enough to do everything I need. I don't need anything. Because I'm into PC doesn't mean I just buy random ones. That would be a waste of my money. That would be a waste of my money. Yesterday, we were setting up these guys, and I think we kind of got there, assuming things load. It's a load in top left there. There we go. Yeah. So they kind of shoot and then jump back, and then occasionally we'll jump forward. I kind of like this in general. I think it looks good. Do you have a PC? I do have a PC. It's on streaming. That's right. We were thinking about whether or not we want to have the projectiles intersect with other enemies. Because in games like Path of Exile, as we were looking up yesterday, they do not go through enemies, but in games like Hades, they do. Mine's more of an ARPG in gameplay, so in that regard, I think it's better if they hit and collide, unless we gave them the ability to have piercing. Which theoretically, we just give them piercing. Oh, we couldn't give them piercing because... it's the whole gameplay tags having the player there. They'll see your PC and raise you a mainframe? Come from the net. I'd rather not have a streaming PC, thanks. Hey, Leah, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Imagine not channeling the eldritch energy from Cthulhu to beam the protons to your eyes as a mesh having a PC. True. Imagine getting it from Cthulhu and not the flying spaghetti monster. Really? Come on. Everyone knows this flying spaghetti monster is better. If I go to gameplay tags, clean up unused. I just want to remove this one and this one. Because I am using this, I thought. Is there any way for me to mass edit all of the abilities? I can only rename it. But if I try to rename this one... No, that's rename. That's the same. Wait. Can I not move it? I think I could move it using the tag manager. You and this flying spaghetti monsters are friends? Nice. Hey, Mangaruki, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. We're all converting to pastafarianism. I mean, pasta's pretty good. You'll prefer save game flag and sweep data with farchive, or just use save game object? I don't know what the same game flag is and what is farchive. I just have another game instance. Yeah, mine just goes off save game. Yeah, I don't know the things you were saying. Time to abandon. They're using cursed forbidden languages called C++. Oh god, that's why I don't understand it. The forbidden tongue. Is there any way to move? Let's find out. I'm not gonna do it if there's no automatic way, but I figured I'd check. Is there any way to change a bunch of gameplay tags to go from x.y.z to, or let's do, for example, A, B, C, D to, I don't know, A, D, C, or A, G, H, doesn't matter. Basically change where under ACD. Did I write ACDC? No, I didn't. You do it outside the engine, editing the config text file. Well, I need to also have it relink everything automatically everywhere. Also, welcome in, Sworn. Hope you're doing well. Manage gameplay tags UI. Right click a tag and rename it. Rename it doesn't change the place it's in. If using edit the source directly, if using INI files, no, that wouldn't work. So I can't move it. So I need to create new ones. Where I need them. And set them up, because it seems like even here, if I do rename, I can't change the current tag. I can just like location. It seems like it only, unless it lets me put in the full thing here. Unless I can't put in character dot. Do I want to test it? Do I want to test it? Let's test it. Where is piercing? If I did like ability dot piercing attacks. I mean, it's fine if I do it one at a time, I guess, as long as it does it. Let's see if it puts it under ability. No. Where did it go? Oh yeah, it put it under ability. Can I undo this? God. Yeah, it did the thing that I thought it would do. Well, not. So I need to make new ones and then put them in. Why can't I move it? Try renaming the parent tag? I mean, I can rename it. That's not going to help though. What I need to do is not have it be under player is really the thing. Okay, whatever. It'll be like this for now. Once I go back to adding more gameplay or adding more abilities, we'll set it up in a proper place. The problem with where they are currently is they're under player, but I want to add certain things to enemies as well, like piercing. And when I add the player, because it's under player, and I'm using player and enemy as tags to compare if they can hit each other, I effectively give the player tag to the enemy. So, yeah. Doesn't quite work. I have status, actually. I started adding that in. Back. I have... Yeah, status. So I have like enraged, no dash, stun, stunproof. Yeah, I have a bunch of statuses here. There's a status dot, poison. But it's just the ability tag shouldn't be under player anymore. Anyway, that's not why we're here. So for now, these guys will not have piercing, but theoretically, once I do the rework on that, I will be able to give them piercing. So it's fine. But I think the AI for them is fine. It's working. Right. Again, this is just the... this is just the basic one. Maybe I should throw in the projectile effects already. And I'll do that later. I have a whole projectile effects pack that I got. We'll do that in the effects stage down the line. What's interesting as well, in gas, there's a way to have it block an entire subsection of abilities. Like if I had ability.movement.jump and dash.block, you can block just ability.movement and have everything get blocked. Yeah, I mean that's normal. That's just how gameplay tags work. Right? Because basically if you have ability.movement.whatever movement, you have ability.movement no matter which one the third one is, right? So if you have ability.movement.jump or dash or whatever, it doesn't matter which third one you have ability movement. Because to have that dash, walk, etc., you had to have movement. So if you check for movement, you're checking for anything, any kind of movement. Yeah, so makes perfect sense. Just basic gameplay tag logic. That's not a gas thing. That's just gameplay tags. Okay, let's go to the next enemy. Boink. This guy. This guy doesn't have much. He has a basic attack. That. But we can make him more interesting. We can for sure make him more interesting. Trees. Let's duplicate you. This is going to be Gruntling. And I can probably close all the other tabs. This time, I'm not going to forget to change this to Gruntling. Okay. So, a couple of things. Triple attack, or he's not going to be doing. Get rid of that already. He's going to be doing just the basic attack. Don't need this. Actually, go back. And I'm just gonna put this under here and go in order. Basic tech. This already has the cooldown. So theoretically, by just doing this, he already has basic logic. What I am thinking is we might have him attack a little more often. And then where's my thing? There's a... Okay. So for him, I think he could jump around a bit. So I think he can do small dashes. I kind of want him to do have him do a super fast dash into the player, like right up to the player, and then have like a longer hold. I think that could be interesting. So his attack, I mean, I guess this would be under attack, not really. Put it here. So he'll kind of dash forward and dash back. And then for the attack, he'll dash in, hold. He'll hold a little bit longer than normal because he's going to be right up in your face. So that way you have time to actually move. And then he'll dash back. Yeah. I think that'll be interesting. Also, I have these that I think I never got figured out. That's things I had to fix. And they're still there. Okay. So let's go ahead and add a child state. This is going to be basic to player. This has the time. Oh no, this doesn't have a timer on it. Okay, we'll need to add a timer on it. Let's move myself here. So what we'll do is add a. All right. First time you click on it. Always takes a while. How's it going, guys? Come on. Oh no! Oh no! It's still thinking. The thing has gone away, but there it goes. It's now rethinking. There it goes. Delay task. So let's do like 3 to 4 seconds. We'll do like 3.5. 0.5 here, and we'll do any. And then it'll go to the next state, which will stop active movement and delay for like 0.75. 0.5. Yep. 5. Hey, Moxie, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm a huge inspiration. I appreciate you lying to my face. Now I'll take any lie. You got it. We want to do small dashes. To player. Okay. So what we'll do is do a jump to, I guess those dashes, do small jumps to player. Didn't lie though. It's adorable that you think you didn't lie. Dash distance will be very short, 150. Time to target will be very short. Stop moving arrival. And then we'll just do on completed, and we'll just do next. And we'll do that twice more. It might look like he just never stops. So what I think I might do is add a little bit of location offset here. Negative 100. 100. And then 0. Let's try that. Foxy didn't lie. Oh, you got your lie detector up? Is it? You sure it's operational? Have you tested it recently? Can you tell us why using state trees instead of behavior trees? Because they're much easier to use for me to understand. And you can do a lot of things you cannot do with behavior trees here. For me, it clicks better. There's more control over stuff. This organization is better. Yeah. That's primarily it. And from my understanding is eventually I think this is going to replace behavior trees. So I got into it a little earlier. And I've been quite pleased. I got into it in like 5.5. So I wasn't there like at the very beginning. Why are you... Oh, because this is no longer a thing. Yeah, we can just get rid of you. Why are you even loaded? Oh, wait, why do I still have the CST Ember Tooth? Go away. And then you go away. There we go. Now, let's see his little dashes. Dash. Dash it. Stop walking. Oh, I have it on yeah, in order. Children at random, please. That's why. Ooh. Okay, that looked terrible. What happened? What's going on with this? Let's do a short wait after each one of these. Stop movement, wait for like 0.2 seconds. Go to next. Let's do that. And let's see if that helps. Foxy, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. Oh, there we go. That's better. A couple of things. I think we want to do no jump on this guy. I appreciate the support. Let's do you. Say no jump anim, and then we'll need to set up the no jump anim stuff. What? Oh, right. This is like chat where it stays. It's part of chat. So if someone says something, it'll move. I'm like, why is it still there? Right. Wrong notification. There it goes. Let's open you up and let's open up the skeleton one. So we just use that as the reference. So basically what we need is to do this. As long as we're not dashing. But that's never a thing. So, yeah, that doesn't need to be checked. You. More C is needed? Are you, matey? That kind of C? Or would you want some oranges for some vitamin C? Or are you talking about that kind of C? Just so we're clear here. There we go. Okay, I think those hops kind of work. Do I want to build a snowman? No, none of those things. Could have been one of them. Let's do 250. Maybe in all of these, just go a little bit further. That might have been too far. And his walking might need to be not as long. I mean, it's fine. Come on, just do the jump. Do the hops. God damn it. Let's go 200. And then let's do a little bit of offset. So I have it at 100. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to say 300 and minus 300. Hey, Henry, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. We don't need no C here. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Is that relative or absolute? Wait. Is that relative or absolute? offset to apply to the location the projectile is aiming for. But I don't know if that... I want to know if that's relative to... Let's find out. Because I don't know. Suggest projectile velocity moving target. And there's an input called target location offset. Is that offset relative to the actor? Forward direction? Or is it world space? It's in world space. Ah. If you want to get the offset relative to the forward direction, yeah, get a player forward vector and then multiply it by the desired distance. Yep. Yeah, we need to do forward or right vector. So I guess... Yeah. Okay. So we need to set this up a little bit different. Make vector. Oh, I got that, Henry. Don't worry. At the very least, I got it. Get actor forward vector and get actor right vector. So then we just need to do a multiply here for both to float. Float, we'll split you. So then we have X is forward, Y is to the side, and Z is Z. Hold on a second, actually. Then we need to combine them. Add these guys. We don't want to do a make vector. Do these, and then here we just add Z. Use this guy. So now this should be relative. All right. Forward vector times offset X. Right vector times offset Y. Because if this is negative, then obviously it'll be negative. And then Z. Yep. That looks good. So now, let's see him hop. Oh, that looked pretty good. Come on, do it again. What? He hops backwards. Why did he hop backwards there? Huh? Negative 300. 300. 0. Let me change the move to player time on this to be like 2, so we can see him hopping more. What happened? Use Y as the forward direction? No. In Unreal, it's X forward. Why does he jump that way? It still feels like it's not... Still doesn't feel right. I guess it is kind of right. Let me just not have it offset as much. Maybe that's the problem. Or maybe have it cause the distance is 200 and I'm telling it to offset by 300. So let's do dash distance 4 or 300. Offset by -2. I just have it offset way too much. That's what's happening. 200 dash distance 300, and the last one will be the same, just regular 200 forward. I might increase that to 300, but let's see. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Because it did some hops towards you. We could have speed that up. That's not speeding it up. 0.2 instead of 0.3 seconds. And let's do 300 for the last one as well. This one does have... Yep, all of this is good. I feel like he's attacking way too early to change his attack distance. Or combat range. Oh, I need to change the attack, I guess. Ooh, yeah. I like that. The nice thing is, if he would get inside of attack range after one of those dashes, he will go into combat mode. So he won't do like all of them if he doesn't need to. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think what we do now is we have him right dash in for the actual attack. He'll dash towards the player, and then do a hold at that point. Because I think his movement's pretty nice. So, okay, his basic attack here. Let's get this dash. Yep. So you'll do the dash towards the player. We'll say 500. Then it'll wait for a split second. Well, it's not even going to wait. It's just going to stop active movement. So that's all it's going to do. Stop active movement. And then it's going to attack. Oh, this one already has stop active movement, so I don't need it. This already has it here. So focus player off. Basic attack, hold, delay. Why is it so high? Was it high on the other one? Did I not adjust it? Oh, why is it so high? Yeah, he should not be holding that long. See, where's the wind up? Do I have a wind up thing that I was thinking about? Yeah, I was thinking like 0.4 to 0.6. So let's do that. 0.4 to 0.6 is the default. Ember Tooth doesn't need to wind up, neither does Gloomstain. So 0.4 to 0.6 will be too low. So here we'll do like 1 to 1.2. Or maybe a little bit long, maybe not that much, maybe like 0.8 to 1. Let's see what this looks like. That was not bad. He jumps in and then holds for a moment, right? I like that. I kind of like that. Are they jumping around too much? Maybe I reduce a little bit of the chance of them jumping around. By having the walk just last longer. I don't need to have it give it a chance of jumping or not jumping. I think by having the walk last longer will be okay. What is going on? Access dungeon to read property dummy actor. What? Why? Going on. We do it here. And we're doing facing away from the player, false. We're setting it here. Oh, in either case, we're setting it. Okay. Huh? In what world is it failing? That's fine. Let's let him run around and attack for a little bit. I mean, I could check it as val. I could add an is valid check. How is that possible? We get it here. Right, it's the same dummy actor. Okay, so convert to validate get. Fail. Let's see if anything really changes here. I feel like they need to attack a little bit further distance as well. And also, let's go ahead and on their attack. Do I not have a debug thing here? Oh, because right, it does the regular combat one. Okay, in that case. Let's do this. Yeah, I think the radius I think is fine, but I think the range needs to be higher. So let's adjust that. Jump attack range instead of 500. Let's do 700. That feels better. It also makes it a little faster. Mm-hmm. I like it. I like it. That's a lot better. Okay. I think that's where we go. Off. Okay, I think, are we good on these? Is there anything else we want to do on them? We have them kind of jumping around, jumping in. Oh, let's do attack in and then dash out. Right. So let's have them dash back. So attack. And then next, and this is going to then have them jump back. Face away from player. But this is doing focus player off, right? Then I want to say focus player true. So it faces the player. We'll just say all here. Attacks N. And just back. Oh. Are these cables able to strafe? I can add strafing to them. There's like no animation if that's what you're referring to. One thing, like I had all enemies strafe. And what I quickly realized is just becomes like, it doesn't look good. When too many character types strafe together.
Yet strike without warning, but I strike first. Timeline frozen.
Because basically what happens is you just stand there, and then every enemy will need to have like its own range, and then they're body blocking each other, and it just like right. It's more interesting to have them kind of all move slightly differently. So I have strafing as one of the things written down as a movement option. I have strafe here. Harry, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I see here I have strafe as an option for movement that I can give to a character. I just don't want them all strafing. And then for the lead for that guy, he might be doing like probably like a stun bash. Might be good for them because they seem like they have a heavy club. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we give them. But that seems like a good one. Or attack draining stamina could be good for them as well. Nice with EQS. I think those features often I forgot on just EQS in general. Yeah, I learned about EQS from a great channel on YouTube when I was learning how to do AI. From Ollie, I believe his name is. Yeah. This guy. This guy's great. So I was watching his system. That's basically his system for EQS, because I didn't know anything about EQS until I watched the series. Ali El Zohari, probably butchered that. Oh, it says, is this Amsterdam? Does it say where the person is now? Since when is this a thing? Huh. Why does this matter? Why was this added? Okay, odd. For about a week? I mean, I guess like it matters if you're doing something geographical. But even then, like, whatever. Sure, if they want to provide that, it doesn't hurt. Yeah, that's where I learned EQS. Yeah, I'll link his channel because his stuff is great. Yeah, he has a whole series on like different things. He has I guess he's doing a series on gas these days. But he has like a whole section like on bows. Yeah. Yeah, smart enemy AI is what I was watching. I don't know why these show unwatched. You see this one, which is the one I just clicked on, is watched. I feel like YouTube forgets that you watch certain videos after a certain time. They'll recommend them and it shows unwatched, and I'm like, I've definitely watched this. How to fix bugs. Learn to troubleshoot. Do not ask other people to fix it for you. And you will learn to do it yourself. Okay, so I think these guys are good. Let's go to the next one. That's the nicest quick one. I appreciate it being a nice quick one. Next, who knows what YouTube plans for us? I mean, YouTube is trying to push AI into their stuff, which is like so counterintuitive. They're trying to provide like all these AI tools for people to make stuff, but they also just blocked monetization for all the channels that are just doing repetitive AI stuff. I feel like they're contradicting themselves. They want people to use AI. They don't want AI channels. But if you give people AI, they're going to use it to make AI channels. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, let's go with you next. Hey, Rain, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Let's go with her next. So, we're going to make... you guys, her basic attack is just going to be throwing a dagger. Because the trash pump is just going to have a projectile. It's going to be a little bit faster and smaller than the other ones. Let's go ahead. Sure, I'll just duplicate the not the Gruntling. Let's duplicate Gloomsting. I'll be the easiest one. Zorla. Oh yeah, we don't need this one anymore. There. You have a poker tournament tomorrow? Like for real money? Or for fun? Because I could get behind a for fun poker tournament. For real money, though. I remember when I was like in college, high school. I think it was like high school. For real money for charity. Oh, if it's for charity, I can get behind that. I say that like I've ever donated a single cent to charity. I haven't. I haven't donated a single cent. So you know what? Good job, you. Bad job, me, I guess. When I was in high school, PokerStars.net was a big thing then, which was like a website created by poker pros that made a website where you can just play poker with fake currency for fun. I remember playing that quite a bit. But back then, I watched quite a bit of poker shows. I don't know why. At the time, I was like, it was awesome. And then it disappeared. Into the void. I don't know if it's still around. Okay, so a couple of things. We're not doing the dash to the player. So let's figure out what kind of movement she has. I don't want her dashing. Ooh, we can give her a teleport. She is more of like a spellcasty one. We could give her a teleport. She's definitely doing a straight projectile as her basic attack. Because she has a dagger she throws for her animation. I could have her throw multiple daggers by default, but I think one dagger is probably fine. One is probably going to be fine. Let me just look at you. Yeah, her normal is... Yeah, so we have, this is her normal, right? You can even see the dagger in her hand, right? And then just legs go, and then it spawns it spawns it. The dagger. So yeah, we're definitely doing the dagger as the base, and then we can go with something more interesting for the elites and stuff like that once we get to it. So say, teleport around. So instead of, so how are we gonna want to do this? I'm not sure. Let's think about this. Teleport. Is it teleport around self that I want, or teleport? I think it's teleport. Yeah, teleportation. So we have teleport to the player, away from player, and a location. I'm going to say away from... I might want to do a random location around point as well. I'm going to add another one here. Let's give an option of teleporting around self. Around self. And here we can just do you. The extra location. Around self. So we have a few options. So that what we can do is when she's chasing us or trying to get closer. First of all, I want the range to be maybe even 750. Honestly, is fine. We can do teleport to the player when she's chasing us. She's outside the combat range, just trying to get to the player. So we're gonna say to player, and we'll say 350. I don't want to have a huge teleport. Oh, it's acceptable radius. Max teleportation distance. Let's do 400. Teleport acceptable radius. 100. Reappear delay. We'll leave it as default. And then, yeah, let's just see what that does. Okay. Well, we need to turn off the few things. Our combat group has dash back. We're not going to be doing the dash backs, but get rid of that. And move around spawn she should be able to do. Why did she just freeze? Oh, it's because the simple projectile attack has a hold, doesn't it? So if we come here and look at her, not jump, hits, run, throw. Yeah, this has a jump, a pause. So it's like she can do a hold and then throw, but I'm gonna just not have I think projectile ones don't need something here. So I'm going to remove that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, can you come closer? Why are you still attacking me? There's no way this is within the range. Okay, what's going on? Let's close some of these. You're off. Good. It's very cool. Thank you. So what's going on? After attacking, it waits like a little bit. Chase group goes to root when we're in attack range. The focus isn't it. It should be going to the chase group. Focus is just whether or not they're looking at me. I don't want them to look at me. I'm gonna change the close range or the chase range. Why are they not going inside of the chase group? Hold on. If I just disable this. Oh, hold on a second. Did I, what did I? I hadn't plugged in the new state tree I've been working on. That would help, wouldn't it? God, why am I so stupid? There we go. So now walking towards me. I see our teleport. Come on, teleport. Teleport. Oh, I need to change. Hold on. That one's probably on me. No, it is set at random. Move to player, delay. Let's have her do like 2.5 seconds. So it's 2 to 3 seconds of walking towards, and then chance for teleport. Okay, there's no way it's not going into there at all, right? Okay, what's going on? Add a print string test here, or just tell it not to count for completion, just to see if it's going in here. State tree. Oh, now you did that. So, oh, are you doing it now? Okay, so she is going into this tree, but she's not teleporting. What's going on? What's going on? Focus target, true. Stop movement speed, teleport. So... Teleportation acceptance. Oh, is that why? Is did I get them confused? Acceptance radius is the one that I want to be bigger. So wait, max teleportation distance. I think I got them confused. Oh, when it's going to or from the player. We're using max here. Okay, so how far to teleport towards or away from the player? And then how... Okay. Acceptable radius is the other one. So, got it. So, yeah, we're teleporting 400 and find a spot within 100. Let's do that. Because I think we got it backwards, so effectively... she wasn't teleporting anywhere. But doesn't make she's teleporting anywhere here either. What's going on? Okay, false. False. Why are we going false? False. Did I make a mistake saying acceptable radius is too low? Oh, there we go. Huh? Was acceptable radius too low somehow? That was cool. False, false, true. But she didn't teleport. Yep. She did that time. 200. 500. 250. Because theoretically, this is like 350 units. Well, it's not really. It's plus or minus. False? False. Why is it going false? Because this will effectively be... Yeah, way too far. Let's go here. But... why is it going false? Random ritual point and radius. False. Oh, that was true. Did it that time. False again. Why is it failing so much? False, 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 false. What is wrong with this? What if I did a delay until next tick and tell it to try again? Probably the origin input. Let's just see if it's the origin input. Okay. I'm gonna use her own location as the origin. Let's see if it ever fails, because it shouldn't. Why is she still in combat? Chase me! What's going on now? True, but she didn't teleport. False, false. So it's false even around her own spot. And for reference, this is all navigatable. So it's not the origin. That one's fine. Let's try unfalse, delay until next tick, and try again. Okay. It tries a lot and then eventually succeeds. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give it a, right? You see how many fails there were though? Well, how it's failing is beyond me, right? Teleport, come on. False, false. That was a lot of false. And it finished on false, right? The topmost is the latest one, and it finished on false. Oh, no, sorry, I'm not printing untrue. No. Sorry, take that back. Either way, like, why is it failing constantly? Is there a better option than get reachable point and radius? Let's try one of these. With EQS, I meant like something equivalent to that. Oh, that's just failing even more. That was a lot false again. So, and we tried this one already. Let's see if there is another. Is there another node like get random reachable point in radius to find the closest navigatable point to a spot in the world. This one fails a lot, even when everything is navigatable. Let's see. But it's odd, right? It is odd. Like during my testing, it was failing as well, but I don't think it was failing that much. Like that seems excessive, considering everything is navigatable. It should be just get any point basically. I think there is a point to get the nearest point on Navmesh. Say nearest. Find nearest actor. Find nearest point on mesh. That's interesting. No. And reachable is the only one like this. Project point to navigation blueprint note. Is that the one you were talking about? Project point? What is this? Query extent. Oh, this is the one you're talking about. point the target world position vector you want to project. I don't expect you to remember this node's name exactly, but you know, we got there. It got there as well. You guys are on the same track. An optional vector defining the search volume around the point. Account for the agent's size or avoid tiny gaps. Often set to something like 100, 100, 100 based on your agent's radius/height. AI is telling you the truth of code? No. AI is just telling me what Henry was saying, basically. Let's try it. So radius, I guess we'll try as query extent. I mean, let's just see what happens. True. True. Did you call yourself Chad GPT? Nice. True. Hey, look, it hasn't failed a single time. So the question becomes, the query extent, optional vector defining the search volume around the point. So, I'm just going to confirm if the point is not in navigatable area, then the query extent is how far it'll look in each direction to find a valid spot, right? I just want to make sure that we're essentially correct. Defines the size of the search volume, a box axis centered on your input point. Searches within that box to find the closest valid point on the nav mesh. The nearest navigatable location that satisfied the agent's properties. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much that. Okay, I think we're good here. So if I just set the acceptable radius here to 1,000, let's just see what happens. It probably will still put it in the middle, right? Or put it where it was supposed to teleport to. Yeah, it still puts it where the teleports to, but it just searches a wider area in case it would fail. That's a much nicer node. Thank you for telling me about this node. Look at that. Like, it's just always true, 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 success, success, success. That's beautiful. I think we could go with something like 500, honestly, here. Teleportation distance, I think, is fine. Do I want it to take a bit longer for the teleportation? I think I do. Let's try like 0.3 to 0.6. Basically, this is the time when she's gone before she reappears. So if she vanishes, right, that time from one to the other, because I don't want it to be instantaneous, because that's too much. But that looks really nice. I think that's good. I think we go with something like that. Will I be playing a VFX of the Lord? Yes. When I have some VFX that will work for it, absolutely. I'd love to have like a poof when she vanishes. I'm not a VFX person. I don't have one like that. So, but yes, absolutely. There'll definitely be lots of VFX stuff like that. I need to find a VFX artist more than anything. I was talking about this yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I mean, like earlier this week, either way. I found my character artist on Unreal Source, and he's been great. But one thing I noticed when I was searching for the freelancers on Unreal Source Discord, up here. Right, so here on the Unreal Source Discord, there's hire a freelancer. And there is no VFX artist here. There's not a single person. There were like one or two that did post something, but they had never had a link to their portfolio of any kind. So I don't count those. Because obviously if you have no work to show that you can do the work, then they're not gonna look or reach out. I'm already a jack of all trades. I'm a jack of a lot of trades. I'm definitely a master of none, though. Like, do I know enough to know like what to look for? Like, if I need to like give someone feedback, like a supervisor, yes. Do I remember how to do it all myself and where the tools are? Not necessarily. Like, for example, if I want to do a substance work, like pure texturing substance work, I went into that recently, and I was like, I had a breakdown realizing that I forgot so much. But I could tell you how to do it in theory, just not where the button is to do it. You understand? A VFX art is so much fun. Why are there so few? I don't know. But like looking at these, for example, right? Architecture, developer, designer, environments, generalist, modeler, right? Artist, programmer, too much reading. I mean, tell me on top. Character artist. But you're not gonna find freaking effects, which is the problem. What I'm tempted to do is because there is an artist whose effects I've been using. If I can find, I think I found it. It's this guy? Dr. Game? Yeah, it's his stuff. I've been using his stuff. Do they call technical artists these days? No, because I'm a technical artist, but I can't do effects. An effects artist will be amazing in effects, far greater than a technical artist that also does some effects. So I'm a technical artist. I'm also basically a generalist, but yeah, I can't do this. So I use his stuff. His stuff is like visually like the stuff that I'm looking for. They're all somewhat stylized, right? They're not like realistic, but they look nice. Right. They look nice. So I'm half tempted to reach out to this person, whatever it is that I have bandwidth to like get work done, and see if they do freelance. I mean, honestly, because again, I don't have many things. Yeah, There's a bunch of stuff he does. And this one's free, by the way. Spline VFX. This is free. I know it's already saved in my library, so you can't see it, but free spline VFX. It says it here, which is literally just along a spline. I'm going to be using this to set up things like chain lightning. I think for chain lightning or like chain effects that like hits multiple people, this is going to be a godsend. Yeah, I'm going to have only some of these, but like here, like using this one, electric lightning. If your hit does chain lightning, you just create a spline going from actor to actor. Done. And then if you make sure that you stun them, then problem solved, right? Because you just stun the enemies when they get hit, so you don't even need to worry about them moving away from her, and then you just use this free spline VFX and you're good. But I just want to also, if you guys need it, here, it's free. I haven't used it yet myself, but his stuff is good. Okay. So this is not teleport around. This is teleport to player. So what it's gonna do is she's gonna either move towards or teleport towards. Then then after teleportation, I want to wait a little bit longer. It's not a long enough teleportation. She almost teleports and attacks, which is not enough reaction time. So I'm gonna say, let's give it 1.25 and then 2.25 fluctuation. So there will be at least 1 second between appearing and actually being able to attack. Maybe a little too much. Maybe we'll do like 0.75 with a 0.25 fluctuation. Yeah, let's try like 0.75. Let's do 1. Do 1. Just a little less. Also, because I am going to forget. Get rid of you. Let's clean this up. Don't need you anymore. We don't need the next tick. Try again. This new system is just better. There you go. You just fail if you can't find a spot. I think we can go a little bit, still like 0.75. It was shorter than that. It was at 0.5, so we're, increased it by a quarter of a second. A quarter of a second, I think, is good. Yeah, that feels better. Are parallel states possible that are executed simultaneously? Yes, asterisk. Hey, Sir Man, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So, you can't have a parallel state here, but you can have parallel tasks. Absolutely. So, for example, on this one, I run this and this at the same time. On this one, I tell it to run this and this and this at the same time. So it does them in order, but basically I tell it, hey, only this one counts for the completion of this task. And when this one finishes, because these are instantaneous, then it moves on. So, in a sense, they are parallel, but they're technically not that. I think not the kind of parallel you were thinking. But result is probably the same. Okay, So we have that. That is working better. Let's go with the projectile stuff. So a couple of things. Projectile attack, cooldown, 4 seconds. We'll leave it at 4 seconds. Should be okay. So we'll do a few movement options. We'll do move around spot. Still, so she'll move around. Because I just like that for all characters. Instead of strafing, they'll just move to a random location kind of within a radius. I find that works a little bit better than they're constantly just... Because then the range also fluctuates, right? And we'll have her teleport away from the player as an option. So we'll do both. So this one we need to just do a new child state. This is going to be combat movement. Put you in here, and we'll say random. Ray's probably easier, but yours is easy, dumb, and works. Hey, that's all that matters. As long as it works, as long as you get to the goal, how you got there doesn't matter. It's, it's like math. You know the answer is 4. You can do 2 plus 2, 1 plus 3, 5 minus 1, 2 times 2, etc. Right? It doesn't, as the player, it doesn't matter. The player doesn't care how you got to the end. The player just cares at what the end is. As long as the end goal was correct, it's all that matters. Infinity plus 2, I don't think that equals 4. I think that one does not quite equal 4. I remember there was I forget who it was, but I feel it was somebody in the science field that said it. Do you know that infinity is not the biggest number? Because there's not infinity, there's bigger than infinity, because of you can do infinity plus 2. What if I buy infinity plus infinity? That's bigger, right? In a sense, but I found it funny. I'm gonna duplicate this whole thing, move it here. And on this one, yeah, infinity to the power of infinity, yeah. Even bigger. There are supermassive black holes. That implies there are little black holes too. Yes. The Hadron Collider makes tiny black holes. Yeah. We make them on Earth. You know about the Super Hadron Collider? Or micro black holes, I think they're called. We're so doomed. You guys not know about the micro black holes that are being created on Earth? Also known as mini black holes and quantum mechanical black holes. Where's the Hadron Collider? Yeah, here it is. Some hypotheses involving additional space dimensions predict that micro black holes could be formed at energies as low as that thing range, which are available in particle accelerators such as the Large Hadron Collider. Popular concerns have then been raised over the end of the world scenarios. However, such quantum black holes would instantly evaporate, either totally or leaving only a very weakly interacting residue. So you're fine. Probably. Hydron Collider, lol, Hydro Collider is a water jet. Very fast, powerful water jet. That doesn't use any water. This is ancient news like 15 years ago? I mean, yeah, but not everyone potentially knows about it. Yeah, of course. It didn't happen just now. It was built, yeah, it was finished in 2008. This didn't explain where our socks are? Oh, please. Everyone knows that the sock gremlin takes the socks. That's why you can never find one of your socks. Even though you're sure you put both of them in the washing machine. The sock gremlins get them. They're making a bigger one now? Are they? I can see that. I can see that. Okay, so it's gonna be teleport away from player, because this is once is during combat. It'll either move around. Actually, do we? Ooh, when she's in combat range, I think maybe teleporting around self randomly would be better, because I don't want to teleport her away. So let's go around self. I could have it where she attacks and then teleports out away from the player. Let's see what this looks like. Why are you teleporting effectively in the same place? Oh, there you go. That's a bit further. Oh, with this system... With this system, you couldn't do around self. That node prevents you from doing it around self because it's so exact. So what I would need to do is... instead of around self, I would need to take the max teleportation distance. Take here. And then we do an add. And then we do a random bool. No, float and range. And then we do this, and then negative. Doesn't actually matter which one's which, but keep it actually min is min and max is max. So then we do this twice. So it gives it two random ones. And Z is the original, just +0. And we use that as the around self. Because this is so exact, if I tell it to be on the player, it will literally be on the player. She won't move back. So Yeah, this is better. Around self. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah. I think she's teleporting too much. Okay, we need to give her a lower chance to teleport. Because that's going to drive people nuts otherwise. Which we can do, thankfully. So with the combat moving, we're going to say randomly, but at random was weighted by utility. So move around spot, we'll say the utility, the chance of that is 1. And the chance of teleporting will be, let's say 0.5. So basically a 33% chance of teleporting. Or gives you a challenge. The problem is, there will be 10 of them, or 7 to 9 of them in a pack. And when they're all teleporting around, it's gonna drive you nuts. So I want it to be a little less teleporty. Still teleporty. Right? This is good. Right? But I want her to move around a little more. Right? This is good. So some teleports, and then she'll walk to that random spot nearby. I think that's working real well. I like her. I think the teleportation timing is also pretty good. Where she doesn't disappear for long enough where you forget about her all of a sudden. And it's not far enough where you just lose track of her either. If you're paying attention to her and she teleports, you kind of still see it on the screen. Yeah. I like this. Let's try multiple. She is thick. You want to see some thick? Hold on. You can't see the character right now. This is the current texture work, or the base color work on the character, but you can see the proportions. That's the main character. Obviously, you don't see the rest of it. I can pull up. Where is it? There you are. Yeah. This is the base model of the main character. But this is like the texture work that's been going on in her. You can see yeah. That's where we are. Thank you. I'm just giving the direction to the character artist on this one. This is all the character artists that I mentioned that I got from the Unreal Source community. Yeah, this is his first time doing anything stylized. I guided him through it, and I think he knocked it out of the park. Genuinely, I think the shorts are great. I think the shorts came out fantastic. I know it's like not the main thing, but like I think out of all the pieces, I think the shorts really stand out to me. I think this thing is also really nice. Yeah. I just want to show it off. But yeah, she's a little thicker in a sense. Actually, I have her here. I just realized. Yeah. This is going to be the character, basically. This is pre-textures and all that, where I just pixelized her. So this is going to be the character. And you can see this is the higher res version. But you can see her in multiple angles. That's right. So we're going to go from good old Manny here to her. So this is 4 of them. How do you render them? I actually made a tutorial on it pretty much. I have a 3D to 2D tutorial where I show how you can render 3D characters as sprites. I have it's a little more involved, but the general idea
life
is there.
support until the AD demons are exorcised.
It's a relatively new tutorial, but yeah. Well, as we're going, I will be right back. I'm back. But yeah, my whole system is a 3D to 2D workflow inspired by Dead Cells. Dead Cells had a full 3D to 2D workflow where they also rendered out the normal maps. So they can do lighting, like in the actual setup here. So that's what I do as well. I did something like this. All right, you can see here, I have a light here, and it's affecting as though it's coming from the left. I have it from the right. So I here, right, you can see hers basically from the top. It cannot do depth, right? It doesn't know if you put a light like all the way here versus here. It really, because you can't do 3D. No, it's not 3D normals. It's 2D normals, right? But I mean, for all intents and purposes, it's good enough. Right. Yeah, you can see. So it's quite nice, and that'll be the same thing when we do for this character, and it will probably be this pixel depth, pixel density. I mean, but let's take a look at our character here, and let's see how it feels with multiple. Do I feel like they're teleporting too much? They are teleporting quite a lot. I think I'm gonna do the same kind of chance to teleport when chasing. So the chase group, I'm gonna say weighted by utility. Let's do 1.0 here for the move 2, and then teleport 0.5. I might go even below 0.5. You use player distance as a condition to teleport. I have a condition to the teleport. Sorry, I have the distance as a condition, whether or not she's chasing me and teleporting to me, or she's in combat range, in which case she's attacking or moving around or just randomly teleporting around. So in combat range, I could tell her to be a little less teleport heavy. So I can say like 0.25. So we'll give her less teleports when she's in combat range compared to when she's chasing. So this is all in combat, right? I feel like, you know, occasionally they'll teleport. Maybe you could go a little higher, but like that feels better. It doesn't feel like they're constantly teleporting. And go maybe a little bit higher. 0.35. Right, so if I get away, they'll have a higher chance to teleport to me. But what happened to you? Yoo-hoo. What happened to you? Hey. Hey. Stop being bad. Yeah, I feel like it's better. We could go like nuts and just see what it looks like when we have 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 is the average amount in a pack. They're very easy to kill, as you saw. And the projectiles are not fast enough where I can't keep track of them. They obviously still also collide with each other, so, you know, you're not actually seeing 8 projectiles constantly flying at you. But, yeah. I think this works. I think I like her. I like her. Again, she'll do more stuff with when we do the elite version, right? Excuse me. You select the floor, please. Okay. We're good. Let's go ahead and get rid of the old one here. So the only one that the old ones here is the spiraling. We'll adjust that when we're doing the boss stuff. Okay. Now. Good. My brain's already being fried, huh? I'm trying to drag out a state tree. My brain is fried. You're next. So you do a law projectile. Or you're supposed to. But I think you're broken. Very much broken. Let's take a look at you. Your normal attack is the projectile one? No, melee. So let's do the opposite here. So, this will be 1 and 2. This will be 3, which is the actual ranged one. Get rid of you. That's your normal. And your normal is this. Good. And now let's look at your projectile. So I need these to have arcs, and I don't think we set up arcs. I didn't need to do that one. I think right now it's all just straight. Yeah, I don't have... Do I even have a gravity? Wait. I don't have a gravity control. Oh, gravity's on this thing, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Gravity's on this. So I need to arcs like homing or arcs like gravity? Just regular gravity arcs. So what I need to do is on the base class, we need to set that up based on which one it is. So let's make a new variable here. This is going to be arc projectile. Yep. Do I want to do it under a separate thing? Because we're going to need a few different settings. Let's do put it under arc projectile settings. Yep. Because we're going to need a few things. Let's do another one of these. And then based off of this, we will go accordingly. Okay. So if it is an arc projectile, set gravity. Scale to 1. Okay. If it is not, set it to 0. I shouldn't need to set it to none, but just in case. It is 1.0, right? Because it's a scale thing. Yep. So that's good. The next one is, where are we setting the velocity? Here. That's fine. That's fine. Here. That's the stretch self. Okay. Where are we using this? Do you know the predict? Yeah, yeah. I use this all the time. Predict projectile. Predict moving target. There you go. Suggest, not predict. Suggest projectile velocity and moving target. There's a few of them. That's the one I like. There's the custom arc one and the regular one. I like the moving targets, so I just use spawn a dummy actor at the location because that has a time to target. So I typically like this one, but for this projectile, I probably don't need a time to target because I want it to be consistent. So I'll probably be using it's just projectile velocity, this one. And I can tell it to be have a launch speed. Yep. Or the, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's definitely what I'm gonna be using. So I just need to figure out. So I think this is velocity, isn't it? Yeah, velocity. Where is it setting the speed of them? It's on the add slow. Get max speed. No. Set original projectile speed. Set max speed. Oh. That's the slow stuff. And get, set. Nope. Oh, it's in the construction script. I thought it was there. I didn't see it open though. That's where it is. There it is. Speed goes to initial speed. And then max speed. So what I can do then is set the vector velocity. How do I don't have the target they're shooting at. I also use this system, but I guess I can check if it is an enemy, and if it is, it'll use this. And if it's the player, I can tell it to use something else. Yeah. Also, that means probably, I don't need to do this here. Let's put it all in the construction script. Okay, so if it is true, right, we're doing this. What do we do for end location? I guess, yeah, we'll check if it is, if it's an ARP projectile, grab the owning actor. Check if they are an enemy. Or I guess let's just do player. So if they're not a player, then we're going to do this. Because then we can use the owning actor's location. And the end location will be very easy because there's do get player pawn. There. What? Where's get a player controller and get a player pawn? Can I not do those in the construction script? I might not be able to do that in the construction script, which will be fine. Yeah, I cannot do that in the construction script. Okay, fine. We'll move this back to the event graph. Back we go. Back to this. Let's do. Okay, so now here we get the player pawn. Get location of here. Launch speed will be the speed. We're not overriding the gravity. Collision radius. Radius of this projectile assumed spherical used when tracing. I mean, it's fine. Just use 0. Do I want to favor a high arc? I think I just see how good it is. Accept closest on no solutions. And then set velocity. Right. I attach that. Fine. You can have your targets. There you go. You can stop crying now. Okay. So now, I'm not going to test on you because your projectile right now is, your AI is just broken, it seems. But I know that you do have the same kind of attack, so, and yours works. So we'll test on you. And I'll turn on our projectile. I guess that's the only settings I need. So you know what? Assuming that's correct, I'll move it back into projectile settings. Okay, a little bit too high of an arc. Let's turn off prefer high arc. Okay, let's start with that. We can close you. Yeah, do not prefer favor high arc. That's fine. Look, we're shooting out the birds from the skies, I guess, with it. It's fine. So it was a little bit straight. So what if we increase the speed? Does that mean that it will go higher or low or just more straight? Maybe I want, okay, that just going fast. Okay. Lower speed. Maybe I do want to say prefer high arc, but just change the speed on that one. Because I wanted more of a lob, for sure, than a straight shoot. Yeah, okay. Let's turn high arc back. And let's play around with the speed and see where kind of you want to be. So it doesn't fly into space. Maybe we just need to have the speed not be so high. Would you mind? Okay, let's do more. Maybe what I need to do is not use this one. Not use this suggest. Because we can do suggest projectile velocity not regular. Custom arc. Because this one has an arc parameter, so let's use that. So you don't take speed anymore. We'll just leave on 0.5. So speed is relevant. Attack me, damn it! There we go. Okay. So that is more of what I wanted. Obviously, the sprite is not looking correct. Need to drop shadows? Yeah, that is true. We can do that. Cast shadows. That's a good point. That will help a lot. There we go. That's better. Yep. And I think around the 0.5, I mean, honestly, is fine. Let's try getting away from him. The only thing that I'm concerned about is it will shoot at the player as long as it starts within the distance, right? So I guess as long as the combat range is fine, there's no real world where he'll start the attack. Don't mind him not stopping. That's one of those things that we're fixing the AI for. But let's see if I just don't move. He should be able to hit me, no problem. See, this is what I was concerned about. How does he miss? Okay, hit there. Walks around way too much. Okay. I don't know how he's hitting twice. Something to look into. But okay, I don't know how he went over my head the first time, but still fine. It does have AoE, so if I'm like somewhat next to it, I will get hit. Yeah, all projectiles naturally have an AoE range. Yeah, I got hit there. It has AoE. All projectiles have. All attacks in general have AoE. There's no single target attacks in this game. But if we go to here, explosion damage radius, probably a little high for this one. Let's go like 100. Let's knock it down a little. So yeah, we can control the radius here. The getting hit twice thing, that needs to be figured out. But the main thing here that we're doing is just making sure that it works. So what's going on with the damage being twice? So it happens here. Does it happen here twice? Or is it from a different place? This one's probably just once. I see why I'm redoing the AI. Oh, I did twice here. Why did I do it twice? Huh? Okay. Let's do a length here. So give me the length of this. And so let's see if it prints hello twice. Him jumping does not make any sense. Hello did get printed twice, and length of 1. Going on. What's going on? Reset attack detection. If I turn this off, I think that's what's causing the problem. It's not, it's resetting when it shouldn't be, I think. Yes. Okay. Okay, so if it's resetting when it shouldn't be, where is this being called from? Here. Oh, when it does the deal damage. Was it? But that's after all of the hits were supposed to finish. Oh. Okay, hold on a second. If it's still you know what? Don't do it here. The only time this will need to actually ever reset is when we have piercing. Then reset it. I think that's the trick. Piercing will allow us to hit multiple with a single projectile. Anything else, it should be being destroyed in the first hit, so... Let's see if that solves our problem. Yep. That solves the problem. And let's just make sure the piercing works. I'll just get like a couple of these guys. Grab myself piercing. Just homing. Piercing. Grab you. Yeah, okay. Still works. Cool. Yeah, so piercing still allows me to hit multiple, but it just doesn't trigger multiple other ways. Sweet. That works beautifully. I don't know why I had it there, but you know what? Problem solved. What's up? Okay. So we can now have launching project. Do this. Hold on. Do the sprites face where they're supposed to? I don't think they do. Well, it is absolute rotation. Oh, this is 0. Let's do -10 here. That's what's throwing it off, I think. So that way it's facing the same as the enemies. All of these character sprites are slightly faked. They're 10 degrees away from being perpendicular to the ground. They're all a little bit fake. But that makes the sprites there feel better. Yeah. If I come here, you can see here, they're all a little, including myself, is 10 degrees off kilter. because if you did it perfectly perpendicular, with the camera angle, it looks too much like you're looking down on sprites versus like what I feel like it should look like. So a little fakery. Okay, but we can go and start setting up for the other one. 10 degrees makes you moan. On the list of things I was expecting to hear as a reply to that was not one of them. But you know what? I guess you're welcome. I guess. So you would pay good money for that. His angle. It should be a little bit closer here, but it's fine. It's fine. He's eventually gonna go anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and set up. Oh, did I close it? State trees, character trees. We'll use Zorla as the example. Flying eye. And then, not this one, this one. So I'm not gonna forget. Plug in the flying eye. Correct flying eye. Set this up to the right one as well. And then also on the projectile for this, we're going to say it's an arc projectile. Oh yeah, now we don't need to have this as a separate section. So we'll do, we'll move this arc projectile here. And yeah, it's an arc projectile. Speed doesn't matter. Explosion radius, I'll also knock down a little bit. Okay. Good on you. Good on you. Okay. Let's see what the hell we're doing for this guy. He's definitely not teleporting. So he is doing a lob projectile. Now, I'm thinking that by default, I think they will just shoot a lob projectile. But the elites will maybe throw a poison puddle or have it a delayed explosion. Like grenade type stuff. Probably just a poison puddle. Or put a laser down. The only thing is that makes me want to maybe also put that on the base trash mob version. Is lob is like throwing an arc. you like throw a ball, you lob a ball. Yeah. Yeah, lobbing just pretty much, think of it as throwing into an arc. So when you throw the projectile in an arc, right, you can easily avoid it as a player because you just move a little bit forward towards the enemy and you don't get hit because it goes over your head. So the workaround for that is when it hits the ground or when it hits something, it spawns like a poison puddle. Or, something on the ground basically where, maybe I do that even on the base mob. My concern is if there's, 8 of them. If there's 8 of them, then what happens? The other thing is, unlike straight projectiles, lobbed projectiles have a higher chance of hitting the player, in a sense, because they're not going to be body blocked like straight projectiles are. So I think we will set up... They get lobbed to the ground. I think we'll set up regular arc lobbed projectiles. And then test it with a group with the 8 average that you would get in a trash bag. And based off of whether they are able to shoot over each other or not, we'll make the call on whether or not they should leave something on the ground. The elites and champions 100% are spawning something with their projectile, whether it's a laser or a or whatever. It's definitely spawning something. So I'm thinking we do this. Then what is their movement? Well, we're definitely doing some regular move to permission area. It doesn't make sense for this guy to dash around or like quickly fly around. Maybe on this one we just have the basic moving around. We could just do the regular stuff. It just doesn't seem like an enemy, right? That right, it's teleporting now. Oh, there we go. Projectile works. It's using the other, it's like duplicated the other one. It's teleporting. Oh god, it can teleport on me. That I didn't see coming. But that is hilarious. That is hilarious. So... Maybe just have it just fly around, just like move around as it's doing minus the teleportation. It's not very fancy, but I feel like it fits this enemy. Just regular moving around, flying around. You'd use normal moving? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's remove the teleportation. Remove the teleportation. Let's just see it as default right now. I mean, yeah, it's simple. But honestly, for this enemy, I feel like simple is just the way to go. Not every enemy needs to have like super complex stuff. Yeah, less is more. Let's see what happens when there's 8 of them. Are they able to shoot over each other? Oh, hell yeah, they are. You know what? I think for the trash pack, it's fine not having it spawn something on hit. I think we're gonna be just fine. This is awesome. These are obviously fully 2D. We'll go once we have like more enemies, and I have like someone doing creatures, or I can get someone to do creatures design. We'll obviously have like more 3D stuff. It's just a matter of having money to hire people, which, you know, I'll be applying to the Epic Mega Grant probably in the second half of the year and see if we can get someone to do creatures. After that, figure out what to do. When I probably inevitably fail to get it, but oh, cool. I mean, honestly, yay, done. Love it. Easy peasy. Get review. We got a good amount of characters done. Who's gonna be the next enemy? Oh, this guy. You think I'm gonna fail? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what kind of games pass and don't pass. To be fair, like, so I don't have a point of reference. All I know is they most likely reject more than they, you know, take. So, well, yeah, I'd love some funding to be able to hire, especially like character people, or then character animation effects people, sound person. I can do environment assets, but if I, you know, if I have the budget for it, then I'd love to hire someone to do environment stuff too, so I can just focus on the gameplay itself, because I enjoy that the most these days. Maybe it's not about the game type. It does use. I do have one thing going for it, which is it does use 2D, or like the paper 2D system, and at least a bit ago, Epic liked to showcase those a bit more with their mega grants. So maybe it has a little bit of pull in that direction, but I doubt it. Doubt it has much. We'll see. We'll see. You know, there's plenty of time. Yeah, we got this guy, and then 3 others, and that will be all for the. So we have 4 enemies left. 4 enemies left to do for the base pass, and then we get to have fun and create the elite and champion versions, which are going to be the same mobs with more abilities and more cool stuff, because it won't be spawning 8 of them in one go. I think it'll be good. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Well, thank you. Me too. I probably should look into what the hell is even needed for it. The plan is to request a week off in July, sometime in July, so I can just focus on getting whatever is needed for the Mega Grant submission, because I believe you need to have a trailer and stuff. So, you know, focus on that more full time for that week when I have off. Yeah, we'll see. For now, though, I have a bit of time, and the main thing I want to definitely have in by then is the new main character. Because I think the new main character is going to do a lot of heavy lifting. So, yeah, for now, that's going to do it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. And we'll be back tomorrow for Friday. And we'll see if we can knock all of these out by end of day tomorrow, because that would be nice. I think, again, the trash mob versions, getting them done this week will be good, because that gives us all next week to do elites and champions, which are going to be a little more powerful and interesting. It was entertaining. I'm glad. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.